I don't want to click this, but I feel like I should. Oh, I was having so much fun playing this game, and now... Oh, wow. What? I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Oh god. It's gonna be a glitched out Sayuri, isn't it? That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let catch up to me. This is terrible. What the hell is going on? I don't want to play. I don't want to play, and this is freaking me out. Okay. Breathe. It's an ordinary school day, like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. What the hell is going on? What is going on? Are we in some kind of a matrix? Is that what this is? We're in some kind of a matrix. Oh my god. Ugh. Oh, I have to carry on. I have to be brave. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. Oh come on, girls like anime. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Chevron? Get away from me! You have something to do with this! I can feel that you have something to do with this! Oh, you're creeping me out. Monika?
Oh my goodness! I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right?
Yeah, it has. Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway?
Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers?
I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right?
About that, I actually quit the debate club.
Really? You quit?
Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it.
In that case, what club did you decide to join?
Actually, I'm starting a new one.
Stop flickering! Oh my god! This is freaking me out. I'm such a baby, I know, but Oh my god. Something really bad is happening here. A literature club. I don't want to proceed. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. More exciting than you would think, buddy. How many members do you have so far?
It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring.
Well, I can see that.
But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room.
You're baiting that hook. You know what's gonna draw me in, and that's the manga. There is something wrong with you, Monika. I don't know what it is, I don't know what you're doing or how you're doing it, but you're up to something. Wait, really?
Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right?
Did Monika say she?
Hey, Chevron, by any chance, are you still looking for a club to join?
I mean, I guess so, but...
In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please?
Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monika? Oh my god. I think we're in some kind of matrix. And Monika, I don't know who or what she is, but there's something very sinister about her. Sure, I guess I could check it out.
Awesome! You're really sweet, Chevron, you know that?
It's nothing, really.
Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important.
And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monika and her irresistible smile. That one is way more ominous than the selling the soul for a cupcake. I feel like I'm literally selling my soul to Monika. I timidly follow Monika across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third year classes and activities. Monika, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
I'm back, and I brought a guest with me.
What the hell? This is freaking me out. Stop it.
Huh? A guest? Seriously? You brought a boy?
Oh my god, is Yuri next? Is that what that flicker was? Is Yuri next?
Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Chevron.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
So, let me guess. You're Monika's boyfriend, right?
What? No, I'm not.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you.
So, I ran into Chevron in a classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monika, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Chevron?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika.
So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Exciting is an understatement. This is crazy. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess.
Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know...
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
So, Chevron, what kinds of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop?
Or a game developer?
Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
I'd expect that from you.
That's not what she said last time. Last time she said that she wouldn't expect Yuri to read horror. Now she's saying that she does expect it.
I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Yeah. It's successful at making you think that you're in some kind of matrix.
Ugh, I hate horror! Oh, why is that? Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud!" And give that back! Fine, fine.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No,
Natsuki averts her eyes.
you wouldn't like them.
Ah, not a very confident writer yet?
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's
the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment.
Hey, I just got an idea. How about this?
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Chevron?
Hold on, there's still one problem.
What's that?
Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But, I'm sorry, I thought...
Huh? The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me.
I guess I need to tell you the truth, Chevron. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club.
Aww. Actually, no, wait, that's not sad. I don't want this club to exist.
We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival...
I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls? Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Chevron?
Yeah. It could be fun, right?
You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed.
Right, because it was Sayori who convinced her to make the cupcakes last time. So that's why she didn't mention the cupcakes this time. Oh my goodness, this is insane. This whole thing is insane.
Chevron, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay?
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monika looks over at me once more.
Chevron, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Oh, you're really creeping me out. Yeah. Can I really impress the class doll Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then.
Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait.
With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. Oh, Sayori. We used to walk home with her. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Natsuki, the tsundere, Yuri, the quiet one, and of course Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. Oh. This is horrible. Something else is gonna happen. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? No! I don't want to read it. I don't want to read it at all. Oh god. I don't know. Just the way it says special poem makes me think that it's gonna be something really friggin' horrible. And it's gonna scare the crap out of me, and I don't want to play this game anymore. I've been holding it together, but I'm really freaked out. Oh my god. No, I don't want to read it, but I'm gonna say yes anyway. Things I like about Papa. I like when Papa comes home early. I like when Papa cooks me dinner. I like when Papa gives me allowance. I like when Papa spends time with me. I like when Papa asks me about my friends. I like when Papa asks me about anything. I like when Papa gives me lunch money. I like when Papa comes home before sundown. I like when Papa cooks. I like when Papa gives me privacy. I like when Papa doesn't tell me how to dress. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my friends. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my hobbies. I like when Papa comes home without waking me up. I like when Papa keeps food in the house. I like when Papa uses his inside voice. I like when Papa leaves my stuff alone. I like when Papa accidentally drops coins in the couch. I like when Papa is too tired to notice me. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. I knew I didn't want to read it. This has obviously got to be Natsuki. I mean, it's Natsuki's style, and it's clearly about her dad. I like when Papa keeps food in the house? Is that why she asked me to get the ingredients for the baking? That's why she wanted to come to my house. I like when Papa accidentally drops coins in the couch. What, does she not get pocket money or anything? Ugh. This is horrible. Ugh. I don't want to look at the screen. Wait a minute. So that sprite that I said was Monika's, it was actually Sayori's all the time? I guess it's because they have similar hair color. Anyway, I feel like an idiot. Right, so I'm gonna choose my words. I'm gonna choose how I feel. Disoriented. My heart is beating pretty loud. I feel grief for Sayori's loss. I feel like I can't control anything right now. Still got the afterimage of Sayori. I mean, I'm just feeling a sense of complete horror right now. I feel utterly broken. Everything is unstable. I'm questioning my existence. Questioning. I want to go back to peaceful days. I'm in emotional pain. Oh god. Oh god. What did her sprite just do? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, what did her sprite just do? Her face! Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna be more careful from now on. I don't want to choose Yuri words. I'm gonna choose Natsuki words. Holy crap. Strawberry. Papa? Fun? No. Skirt. Hair. Kawaii. Love. Jump.
Hi again, Chevron. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging- I must seem like such a baby, but this is the kind of thing that freaks me out the most. Is things being slightly out of place. Anything like that, to me, is the creepiest, you know? It's just... Are you next, Yuri? Are you gonna die next? Is that what's happening? You all being picked off one by one?
Thanks for keeping your promise, Chevron.
What's wrong with the music?
I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Ah! This is not good. Oh.
Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monika. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
What are you doing? Get out of the way. I don't want to do this anymore.
I'm sorry, Chevron. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay?
Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance.
Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read.
There's something wrong with the music. Oh, this is so horrible. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask.
But wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess.
No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try and be part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to.
Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted.
How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. This music is looping in a weird way. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Is it just me, or is everything slightly tilted? I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Yeah. Everything was tilted, and she was slightly closer. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. Okay, so first time round, we spent time with Natsuki and her manga, so now it's gonna be Yuri. I'm gonna save. What? Fuck you, Monika.